Hello, everybody.
Hello, hello, hello. Is
Well,
this a funeral episode or is it a celebration episode? A bit of both.
a bit of both, a bit of yes, a bit of no. This episode, crazy, is one adjective I can describe for it. Mathematical, technically, because we did have to do some math.
hmm
I just, what do you, how do we even start this episode?
I don't know. I think it started off a bit meh,
Meh.
but it got interesting at the end. They always love throwing wild cards in. Right
Mm-hmm.
at who's gonna go home.
Gotta, it is customary.
Hmm?
You didn't hear that, but the microphone got a nice snap, crackle, pop. Not
I think
sponsored,
I
but
heard it.
you heard that?
I heard a bit of a pop, yeah.
Okay. Kellogg's, if you want to sponsor us, I do eat cereal.
I don't eat Kellogg's.
Just
Cinnamon
kidding.
Toast Crunch, if you want to sponsor me, let me know.
Isn't Cinnamon Toast Crunch also Kellogg's?
Oh, is it? I think
Kellogg's
it's like,
owns
I don't know.
does Kellogg's owns like a majority of cereal companies, if not all of them.
Yeah, Kellogg's has a monopoly on cereal. But that's not
But
why
we
we're
but we
here
don't want to
today.
get into that. We're not here. But this isn't a cereal podcast. This is a Drag Race Philippines season 2 podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my
I guess we'll
god.
just start from the beginning.
I mean, where
So
else?
everyone comes in a bit sad, as you will probably remember from last time. Everyone was crying on the main stage, and that continues until the beginning of this episode. But Bernie and Katkat were so happy to be saved, double chanted.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think the energy in the room was a bit sad at first.
We are
And
entering this episode. The second, the is this, would you call it a penultimate episode if it's the one right before the finale?
I suppose so. We're entering right before the finale with 6 queens, so it was kind of weird. What are they gonna do with
What are they
this?
gonna do? 6 queens? They said it's a top
Yeah,
four.
yeah.
So already we're spending this entire episode trying to understand how they're gonna boot 2 queens out of this episode. Ovi cunt because we were within. No, we passed the first minute. Ovi cunt.
Oh, with a
Just got
T.
her bad with a T, with a capital T, because that's how you spell words. You end them with a capital.
Mm.
Oh god! Oh!
What was that?
You didn't see that?
No.
Oh,
Oh, jump scare.
just to go back. Oh, I
Terrifying.
do want to say before we get into this episode, I do want to read some comments that we got on the last video because
Oh yes.
if we don't
Shout out.
celebrate our commenters, how in the world are you gonna celebrate anyone if you're not gonna celebrate our commenters?
Can I get an MA up in here?
MA, or can I get a
MA.
yassified MA? Heme.
MA. I love that.
So, thank you, Super Neko, for explaining why SpongeBob was on Katkat's cutout. The comment reads: SpongeBob refers to Katkat's entrance walk in episode 1. Some queens were teasing her that she looked like a square with her hips being too edgy.
Oh, I'm not familiar with the Katkat lore.
With the Katkat war? The war on
Lore.
Katkat? Lore? The lore on
Yeah.
Katkat? I
Mm.
think there is a war on Katkat though.
What do you mean by that?
I saw there was these it was Captivating Katkat, Bernie, Jade So, and I think Arizona Brandy, which now I'm now just realizing is important for some reason. We will get to that at the end of the episode. They were on Family Feud.
What the fuck?
The crossover is crazy. And in the comments they said 3 queens in Captivating Katkat, so I'm like, oh, people don't like Captivating Katkat.
Oh.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
people think she's a bitch.
but she
And
never claims
she,
not to be.
yeah, she kind of owns it. She's like, yep, that's me. But she also, in this episode, says that that's kind of her in the past and she's changed. It's called character development.
Mm-hmm. So we have
But we'll see.
we also Super Neko also told us that heme heme does not translate to anything exactly. Gay lingo in the Philippines sometimes is just creating words with no exact meaning. For example, eme can mean just kidding, what not, etc. Eme can mean charot as well, and charot is another gay word, which I guess we learned gay words mean nothing. Very very on brand. Um, and I'm quite sure that Bernie's heme is derived from eme. She just yassified it a little bit. Oh, she sassified it a little bit. Okay, work. Honestly,
She
work.
satisfied it.
And then we have another commenter, Dasa8022, says to explain Bernie's look, it stems from LGBTQIA plus children wanting to prove themselves to their parents by being successful. And very valid.
Yep, I get that 100%.
So thank you to our commenters. If you give us comments this episode, we will sure to give you a shout out because we love and respect you.
Yes, I love the comments that you guys leave. So helpful.
Very enlightening, illuminating, and tells me stuff. So
Very insightful. There's another one.
thank you. Listen, we know you're better with words than I am. I'm here for the ooh ah ah sensation. How do you feel about this? How do you feel about this mama look?
I mean, I always love mama's looks because the top half is one thing, but then you see the bottom half, it's another. And it's just always a bit of a jump scare. But I love it. She's cute.
I do love these pants. No shoes, though. We don't know what she's wearing. She could be barefoot here.
Well, power to her, if that's what's happening.
Mm-hmm. You animals. So we, no mini challenge, because Matilduh has been eliminated from the competition and can't win anymore.
Mm-hmm. They were praying to Matilduh, though.
Oh, so Bretman Rock will be in this episode. We'll be making a guest appearance.
Yeah. I did not realize that Mayari played him in Snatch Game. Cannot believe I forgot that. And I didn't recognize him because he was in drag. So I was like, oh, it's a woman. It's like, we did not.
Well, we don't use it. They are a woman.
Oh, I didn't mean to say it. I'm like.
Mm-hmm. So we get to this.
Like, yeah, that person.
I love Bretman Rock. I love
do too,
all of Bretman Rock's chickens as well.
I haven't met his chickens, but I love his chickens too. I think you've met the chickens.
I've been on Instagram Live with the chickens. I've got the inside coop.
The inside coop, okay.
Would you like to talk about the first portion of this week's challenge?
Yeah, so the first part is a podcast talk-ish thing. Kind of like the RuPaul and Michelle Visage TikTok podcast shenanigans. And each queen gets interviewed by Mama and Khaled Karen about like their highs and lows of the competition and stuff like that. And each queen gets to get a surgery of some kind, or it's like a cosmetic procedure prize, and everyone chooses what they want. And I didn't write down who got what, but there was like a jaw surgery, like lip fillers, I think.
All Stars lips.
There was like a tummy tuck. Yeah,
very cool. Honestly, work.
Yeah, I love that they gave the top 6 like a participation ribbon basically for making it this far. It's really sweet. Definitely have a big budget.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Drag Race Philippines Season 2's got money.
Mm-hmm.
And in these talks, we find out the reason why they want to win. And Bernie's, of course. Bernie, she's been working for her family. She's been working herself to the bone. Really? Really? As I'm talking, you want to bark? Really? That's crazy. As I'm talking about Miss Bernie, that's disrespectful.
Yeah, your dog is going to get canceled.
Yeah, my dog is transphobic. You know, come for Max in the comment section.
Shake my head.
SMH. So Bernie's talking about how she wants to win the competition for herself. She's putting herself forward. I gotta worry about me, Lucius.
Yeah, and she's like, she wants to win before she loses sight in her other eye. And I think she mentioned that she would use the money to get treatment, right? So she's got some good reasons for why she should win. I love that for her.
Sorry, I needed to make my chair up a little bit to show off the goods, and by goods I mean collarbone. They are crying with Bernie, which RuPaul. I want to see a clip of RuPaul shedding a tear. And I will show you a clip where she has gotten someone off camera to cut and then bring an eyedropper to put some water in her eyes.
Oh, yeah. Mama has so much charisma. It's just it cannot be matched.
Cannot be the sympathy, empathy. What's the difference between sympathy and empathy?
I don't know. Maybe you should ask Google.
No, I think I can't. She's a little angry with me today.
Understandable. I'm not even gonna give you like a shitty explanation. I can't decipher the difference right now.
Well, sympathy, I think, is like the power from the third Life is Strange movie game.
I have not gotten there yet. That's a spoiler.
Oh.
Wait, what? Sympathy is a power?
Yeah, the third protagonist of the third Life is Strange game uses sympathy as her superpower because time travel and telekinesis were on the same level.
The fuck?
Oh,
okay, very interesting.
We see here that Bernie gets the All Stars lips, which them calling this the All Stars lips is crazy to me. That's so beautiful.
RuPaul could never.
RuPaul could never give queens money.
No, I was talking about the hug.
Oh.
RuPaul would never. But also, yeah, the budget on the not international, the main season should be much higher. I feel like.
I constantly hear stories of the queens in interviews being like, "I won this challenge, won this reward, never got it."
Yeah, I've heard those too.
We have Hana Beshie. No, sorry.
Feels like all these queens have had such good experiences. I mean, just based on what they say on camera, we don't know behind the scenes, but everyone seems to be super grateful to be there, and they feel like they're being treated so well. So I hope that's still true off camera, but it's really heartwarming to see. And Hana Beshie gets a sexy jaw. I forgot about that one.
Sexy I love jaw. That. Sexy jaw queen.
You love it.
Hana Beshie, this entire episode, she's just like, I'm already a winner, which is a death sentence if you ever say that on Drag Race.
Yeah.
It means you're going home.
She's like, my family knows I'm out now. They know I do drag. So in a way, I'm a winner no matter what, and I don't really need the crown. And Mama's just taking notes. And she's like, okay, I guess you don't want to be here. Bad enough. Yeah, never be complacent. Never be happy with where you are. You gotta strive for more, I guess.
You gotta be like, I'm not a winner until I've won.
Yeah. But I totally get where she's coming from. That must have felt so good. It must have felt so good to have her family, I think, validate herself and her identity. So I'm super happy for her.
So we have Katkat come on to the interview, and she's like, people perceive me as a bitch, a monster, and have a bad attitude.
And she's like, which I do.
Yeah, but she's like, fair.
But I've changed. And what you see on camera, what you see right now is the real me. I'm like, okay, fair enough.
You know what?
I like the honesty. Work.
You kind of have these Tic Tac lunches and stuff are kind of just like previously on Drag Race, and it kind of condenses their entire Drag Race experience into like 3 lines that they have for this talk, so that you like
Yeah.
remember who the queens are as they're going into the finales. She chooses All Star Lips as well,
Hmm.
which
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, it's a good reminder because I completely forgot about Bernie's like eye condition. That's a good thing to remember. But everything else felt pretty fresh. I remember Kat's drama and everything.
And then you have Jade, and Jade is the queen of saying nothing, but with the most words
Yep.
possible.
Yep. I've got no notes for her. I don't know what she was talking about. Oh, she was
She's
just like, yeah, I'm hot,
no, because
which
literally my
is
favorite part of this
valid.
interview, which valid, she is hot. You're right. She comes in and she's like, "I am the sex goddess," and then they're like, she's like, so they're like, sorry, I've had Red Bull, and that kind of like jumbles up my brain a little bit, but uh, she's like, yes, I believe sex positivity, and they're like, yeah, you believe in sex positivity. You've been really sex positive. What does that stem from? And she's like, sex work is real work. And they're like, so you're a sex worker? And she's like, yes. No, just kidding. Um, which
I
work.
guess we'll never know.
We'll never know. But if that OnlyFans pops up, sex work is real work, and you best believe it. But the one part of this interview, which I'm finally getting to my point of this talking, is Mama Pao is like, so is there something more to the sex? And she's like, well, yes, I'm a sex goddess.
I love Jade. Just from the beginning, she's just been
The
the
same.
queen of just nonsense.
She's consistent.
Yeah, we love a consistent queen.
Mm-hmm. I can offer many talents, and then she said sex 3 times. But like I don't but like that's what I want her, like she sells herself exactly the way I want it, you know.
Hmm.
And it's all it feels like only in this episode she realizes that she's an inspiration,
Yeah.
so keep going, girl. And then
I mean,
hmm?
this, there are a lot of trans women in the season, so it's a
It's the
inspiration
dolls.
for a lot of people. Yes, dolls.
Not as
Last
many
season?
trans queens as there were in season 14.
Right.
Had 5, this one had 3. I
Oh,
do,
5.
yeah, it was crazy, and half of them came out like during and after
They,
the season.
yeah, they came out right. Yeah, it's a lot too, especially. I guess we'll get there.
Yeah. So I do want to say Jade ends up picking the All Stars lips. Uh, but could you look? I love you, Khaled Karen, but just please one shot of Jade, please. She gets the All Stars lips, but does she need the All Stars lips?
What else would she get though?
She is kind of
She's already like
perfect.
gorgeous in every way. I don't know what she could have chosen.
I
But
know,
yeah, I was
right?
thinking the same thing because like it cuts to her confessional and she has like brat's lips. And it's like
She wants them
what
bigger.
else? You want some bigger? It's crazy.
No, I feel like she definitely has a friend at home where she's like, "I got this for you, baby. Happy
Yeah,
birthday,
maybe.
Merry
Hmm.
Christmas."
Hmm.
I don't think. I think she's gorgeous, Stunalina.
Mm-hmm.
How could you get All Stars lips when you came in with All Stars lips?
It's oh, what is the All Star season where it's all winners? Is it called all winners?
It is called All Winners. It's All Stars season
Oh.
7.
Mm. Well, she's getting an all winners lips then.
She
That's what
just
she's trying to
might.
do. Mm-hmm.
We have OV come out. Uh, I don't really. I was very distracted during OV's interview because all I could think and the note I have here is, "Oh my God, legs,"
Mm.
because she was giving legs.
Yeah. I think she was talking about like her low point in competition where she was called like trash and her breakdown that she had in Untucked and how that was really difficult for her.
I do remember she was talking about like on the previous season, like these three queens beside her. I think she's the one in the white.
Hmm?
um, they were on the season prior. They were on Philippines season 1, and they're all part of the
Mm.
same house. And she was like, "Yeah, I felt like an outcast next to them, and now I'm here, and I feel like
Wow.
I'm on their level." And I'm like, "Come on, queen."
Wow. What are the odds of that? All four of like your entire friend group getting into Drag Race? That's crazy.
Except you,
Except you, yeah.
and then you got to
That's
wait a
sad.
season.
Yeah.
They just weren't ready for OV.
No.
I This is the moment where that lady came in and called her trash, which that's crazy. I do
Yeah.
love. Sorry,
I think it was
continue.
a joke. I think it was a joke, but it was still
In
a bit
poor
in poor
taste.
taste. Yeah.
Yo, she gets it.
We're on the same level.
We see each other. It is crazy. We will get into like the challenge. With this week's challenge is a music video challenge. I have words, I have thoughts, and I wish I could give these queens prayers. Next up, we have Arizona Brandy coming in. Gorgeous, gorgeous girl. She comes out funny. She gives us the laughs. Do you remember anything from this interview?
Um, Not really. I think she was like, "I'm just here to drink." Everyone was like, "Ha ha ha ha." Good one, Arizona.
I I really want to talk about the main challenge, so we'll continue.
We're
Oh,
getting there.
we are slowly but surely. Hot man.
Yeah, we had this filming, and at first we thought there was like a verse, and we thought they just skipped up a recording, but it's literally just them lip syncing to RuPaul's main event song.
Which
And
I thought the song was "This is the beginning of the rest of your lives." It's not that one.
no, that's like 10 years old. Why would they
Okay,
lip sync to that one?
I don't know. Is this song recent?
Probably. It's probably a promo.
But
I
like
don't
I
know.
don't know. They be using old RuPaul songs sometimes.
Oh, I don't know. I think everyone was kind of just giving in this challenge. I think Hana was struggling a bit with the choreo and she felt too in her head. And Jade was just killing it as
Eating
usual
it,
and felt
eating
super,
it.
yeah, she felt super confident, which I love. I admire that.
Love a
But
Jade
everyone
that's
was kind of
confident.
just, yeah, everyone was just kind of vibing, dancing, voguing.
I do want to say, they did just learn this choreo off screen.
Yeah.
They went right into filming, which worked.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, who else do we have? We've got Kelly Karen.
I
We've
just
got Jiggly.
give me the look,
Just kind
mama.
of. I
Okay.
mean, I love the look.
She's the Little
Giving a bit of
Mermaid.
Ariel. Mm-hmm.
After they already did, so she's doing the Little Mermaid twice this season.
Yeah, she just did that, didn't she?
Well,
Doesn't
not
matter. I love
yeah.
it.
I mean, work, mama.
Yeah, I love it either way.
I love it. Okay. Okay. Love this. Love Cal. Anytime I get to see Callie Karen on my screen, I'm in love. I am destitute without water for 5 years because she is the oasis in the desert that I've never had. She is the sister I have always wanted. She is the aunt I could never see. I love her.
I love her evolution of not knowing who the fuck she is to just loving everything she does.
Well, that's one thing about someone. I don't need to know who you are. I don't need to know your name. I don't need to know where you're from. I don't need to know what you've been in to love you.
Mm-hmm.
I could
Yeah.
love a stranger on the street if she was shiny enough.
We love Kelly Karen.
We stand. This is a in this household. We stand Khaled Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's our girl from Laguna. It's Jiggly Caliente.
Mm-hmm.
Love a big zipper.
Yeah, I love the zipper. I love the hair.
It's good hair.
Gorgeous as usual.
Got the trans colors on her eye makeup.
I didn't notice that.
I don't think I've ever seen Jiggly on a season of Philippines Drag Race not like absolutely serve.
Yeah, that's a fair statement.
And don't even try and send me screenshots in my DMs where she doesn't, because I am blind. I will just not see it.
If you sent them, no, you didn't.
If you send them, burn them, because they don't exist. Very big. Okay, we have John Santos. Ah,
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Very pink. Listen, the only guy, and this is not shady, the only guy look I've liked is anything BJ Pascual wears, and I will answer no further questions.
Because you're in love with BJ
Don't.
Pascal.
I will answer no further questions, and I will not
But it wasn't a
felicitate. I
question.
will not
It was a
felicitate
statement.
statements. I will
Okay.
not felicitate statements on my liking of BJ Pascual. Thank you, and
Okay.
let's continue. Bretman Rock. Now, I need
You
a
were waiting
moment.
for this moment.
I need a moment. If there is someone I love more than BJ Pascual, which I'm not taking any statements or questions on that, it's Bretman Rock. This
Meanwhile, I had no idea who this was. I love the contrast.
my non-binary queen, he, she, they, love, love your chickens, Bretman Rock. Bretman Rock, I love your chickens. The only thing I love more than BJ Pascual and Bretman Rock is Bretman Rock's chickens. Now I could not name all of his chickens, but I want you to know I love them. I love them
Wow.
ever since I saw that one Instagram live video of him counting all the eggs that his chickens give him, stamping them with his little stamper, and I cannot talk about his chickens anymore.
That's
You were
cute.
saying?
I've not seen that Instagram live, but I'll add it to my list. I'll watch some
There
Bretman
is
Rock
a
stuff.
clip of Bretman putting pants on one of his chickens,
What the fuck?
and they're like little jean pants, and the chicken stomps around.
So cute.
And congratulations, chicken, you are the winner of this week's challenge. Because that looks served. I'm eating, not, I don't want to, I'm not eating the chicken, but I am eating the look.
Valid.
And that's just how I feel. Oh, and read Bretman Rock's book, You're That Bitch.
Yeah. Because
I will,
reading is fundamental, guys.
it is. I will be buying 20 copies when I have the money. But I am poor. So I will just listen to the audiobook on audible.com. Okay. Now it's time for the main event.
Oh, here we go. I don't even know what to say about this.
I want to talk about. What do I want to talk about? Do I want to talk about the poor green screening? Do I want to talk about the interesting camera work? Do I want to talk about the RuPaul song itself? I don't want to talk about the RuPaul song itself.
Oh, okay.
Is this wait, hold on. I just need to know if we can see the Hana Beshie shot. Is it here? No. Okay. I love the bag soda reference. Do you know this reference?
No, I don't think so.
This is just a reference to people in the Philippines drinking soda out of a bag.
Okay.
And then she eats the balut. And then Jade So signing an autograph, but it's actually just a drawing of a dick. If there's one thing about Jade So is she's gonna shove a dick anywhere she can. How did you feel about this episode? I mean,
I don't know.
about this music video.
I wasn't that entertained. Like, I loved the outfits for the most part. I think Ovi's was my favorite, and I think that Jade stole the entire show, entire challenge. I think she was the main focus, and everyone else kind of just faded in the background a bit. But I did love Hana Beshie's hair, that disco hair thing that she had going on. Super cute.
This was great. I do want to mention whoever let. I don't know why Bernie got the disco ball, but that was like gonna eat. Like that's the thing. They gave her like they said, "Hey Bernie, do this disco ball thing," and it's literally gonna be a highlight, and no one else is gonna get the opportunity to be on the disco ball. So you're not in the bottom. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's true. Some girls really just were able to shine more because of the parts she got. And what is Jade doing? She was like licking the roller skates. Was that a director's choice or was that her choice?
I think we both know that's a Jade choice. I think we both don't even have to pretend that the director told her to lick the skate.
Yeah, I love Jade's parts because she's doing whatever she wants and not just dancing around. She's like taking ownership of the challenge and doing what she thinks will be a moment.
Which worked. Second of all, when did this become a live action?
I don't know. They suddenly transitioned to like a live performance
on the main stage. Like this was not recorded.
Yeah. Very weird. But work.
Okay. Now that we've gotten past that. Oh my god. Okay, and can I tell you how I know that that was a live performance and not just like the queens having recorded that on the main stage?
How do you know?
Because the queens didn't come out and do the runway first and then look to the side as like the TV sort of comes in so they can watch the performance. They had to have been dressed in those outfits ready to go on the main stage. It's choices. Thank you, Tatiana. You're right. It is choices.
Yeah.
So this week's runway is called Double Cara, or Two-Faced Queen.
Oh I really enjoy this type of runway.
The 2-in-1?
Silky, yeah. Silky made me fall in love with this. I always think it's super fun, super campy.
Oh my god. We get to watch them walk the runway.
Oh yeah. We're doing things differently now.
Yeah, we've evolved. So up first we have Captivating Katkat. And she's giving us School Teacher and Soldier. Okay.
Yeah.
Not to pause it in the middle. So the Rue badges are just accessories now.
Yeah.
So we're just wearing the Rue badges.
Just a little reminder of her place in the competition. In case everyone forgot. And to be fair, I do forget. That's helpful. Definitely helpful for me.
But they wore it like at the beginning of the episode. Like on the regular clothes. They just don't want you to forget ever.
No. And I still forget. So I should wear it more.
And she has a Drag Race Philippines tote bag. Come on, merch.
Yeah, this is super fun. Very polished. Very cute.
Look at those push-ups.
The push-up form could use some work, but we're not grading based on that.
Of course.
Yeah, this is I'm eating this. I enjoyed that a lot. One of my favorite looks of the night. He's pausing. He's thinking. This can't be good.
No. I liked it. I thought it was cute.
Cute.
I guess I don't really know. Right? Because like, well, I say right as if you can agree with me in any way, shape, or form here. I it's not my kind of runway, you know?
I get it. Not shiny enough.
Okay, so she gets it. Um, um I'm just
But like
like
the half and half illusion is really great,
it is
especially from the front.
the
Looks
half and
insane.
half illusion is incredible. I like that the buttons button into each other. I think and I think for the for what the runway is asking, I'm eating this look
Mhm.
because it delivers full on what the runway wants, what the category wants it to. My only thing is, I wish that the books were bedazzled and like she had like bedazzled camo. Like I'm not saying the entire thing should be bedazzled, but I'm saying like you know how they have, I don't know, on camo is it clouds or like what are the spots?
I don't know.
But you know how it's like
What?
multiple
No.
layers of the same of like the similar shapes?
Yeah.
If one of those layers was bedazzled.
Okay.
I'm not
Interesting.
saying bedazzle the whole look. I'm saying if one of the camo, like if like let's say all the white on the camo side was bedazzled, but I will not be sucking the chef's dick for this one.
I get it. I guess it doesn't really pop in that way, but
But it's a
it's
very
fun.
clean look.
Yeah, very polished. That's why I like it.
Thank you, Miss Captivating Katkat.
Yes.
We have Arizona Brandy.
Yep. This, I don't know. This one felt less polished compared to what we just saw. Feels very, um, what's that costume? Oh, it feels very Party City is what I wanted to say. The hair, the hair on the back. Uh, I don't know. I like that she was giving us like a superhero moment, but I don't know. Something about it, I just don't like it very much.
As the shiniest look of the night, because it is the shiniest look of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I just don't like this category.
That's very possible.
What the illusion is the illusion illusioning?
No,
Why do you say that?
I don't know.
What would
It
you
just
say is the
doesn't.
difference between this illusion and Kat's illusion?
Like the makeup felt more dramatic. Like on Arizona's, it feels like she's just not wearing much makeup on the Superman side, and a bit more on the girl superhero side. So it just doesn't feel. I don't know. It just doesn't feel that different.
Okay.
It doesn't feel dramatic, and they're kind of just the same. Like one is like a pant and one is a panty kind of thing. They're just blue and red, and they don't seem very different.
Okay. Um Not to like bring the entire review to a standstill with my reactions here, but I'm putting this one on the plate and I've got my fork and I'm picking at it like it is some goop.
Some goop.
Some goop. You know, like I guess jello would be a better term the way I'm picking at it
Okay.
and it's back at me, you know? Like it definitely
Oh,
I'm trying to eat it and but it wants to bite me first and I'm like, "Well, bring it on, bitch. I played Lethal Company." You feel me?
I feel you. I'm sending this one back though.
Okay. I mean, it's just shiny enough for me to be interested. I feel like maybe I don't like the runway.
You don't like the category?
I don't like the category. The category is not Soleil Coulee, look at the edges I've snatched today.
Hmm. I
Okay,
enjoy the category.
I will. So, I think I don't. I know why I don't like the category.
Why?
with Hana Beshie's look. Because I love Hana Beshie's look.
You just don't like side to side.
I don't like side to side, but back and forward, love back
Yeah.
and forward.
I loved how she had a unique take of it, and not just side to side.
It's giving very much Professor Quirrell.
Yeah.
Harry Potter,
Gold and silver.
Did you put your name in the goblet of fire? And I don't think she shows it off on the runway here, but the moon's mouth moves.
Yeah, that's crazy.
She can
How did you
control
get
it.
it to move?
That's what I don't know.
Maybe she has a button. Very interesting.
Not the Bluetooth.
Yeah, this is super cute. I enjoy this.
I love the
It feels
fabric.
it feels a bit costumey. I think it's just the fabric where it just feels,
That satin.
I don't know. Yeah, there's something about it that makes me think it's like Halloweeny. But I do like what she did with it.
I would like for the
Very
skirt
cute.
part in the front to be just a tiny bit longer because you can see the silver pantaloons.
Yeah, I don't love the silver pantaloons very much.
It's giving
that kinda
very Five
breaks-
Nights at Freddy's.
Breaks the illusion a little bit. With the sun and the moon, fun concept. I think I'm picking at this one.
I'm picking at it as well, even though it's probably my favorite look of the night.
You
I
just
can't-
didn't love anything.
I
here.
just, there's no part of me that's like. Let's move on. There's no part of me, and this is not the part of me. But you want to talk about something that is absolutely not the part of me. Thank you, Hana Beshie. The only thing I would edit about this look is cutting the lips in half in the middle. You feel me?
Cutting them in the middle.
Like, so you
What do you
have
mean?
the lips on one side and you have no lips on the other. Because
Yeah, that makes sense.
I feel
Yeah,
like
the
then
eyebrow.
they wouldn't have, like, on the eyebrow side, there should have been, like, no lip, and I feel like they wouldn't have, like, been on her case for it not giving half and half, you know?
Yeah. I mean, she kind of had it. She had the eyebrow, she had the eyelash. I don't know. I get her message that where it's like, it's non-binary, kind of like it's like an in-between. They're not really two sides.
It's a mixture.
But yeah, it's an interesting take for sure on the category, but the judges did not like that very much.
They're like, we said half and half.
Yeah, they're like, what is this non-binary bullshit? Stop that right now. So
She wanted a bleach and tone. And they said, what? And she said, a bleach and tone. And she was not getting bleached, and there was no toning. It was orange, basically. Look how orange you look, basically. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't really get it personally.
I
I understand the message. I don't understand the look itself. So
And
I'm
she
just
has
gonna
that
leave it,
fucking
honestly.
badge on.
Where?
She's covering it well. She's hiding it well. It's on her left side.
Oh. What does the bag say? Oh, something. Who knows?
Vaughn. No, it says non-binary.
Okay. Alright, she's literally spelling it out for us. It's like, that's what this look is, guys.
You see it? Right side. Hiding
Yeah,
under the lapel.
I see.
That
Yeah, I see.
fucking badge on. Why? Bernie Bernie is not wearing her badges as accessories. I'm sorry if this is no hate, because I am not someone who can ever be filled with hate in the slightest. I just don't get it. Like, I know that you won last week's challenge. Why on the main stage are you wearing it like it's an accessory?
Yeah, maybe not on
Lawrence
the main
Chaney
stage.
did this as well, but she did it once for her finale look. She had one. She was like wearing them as earrings, and then she had one on her. And even then, I'm like, why are we wearing badges like this? Like, I know you're a front runner. That's why you're at the finale.
Yeah, that's true.
You take
I
that
didn't realize
shit
you were
and you
so
wear it at
heated about it.
home. I'm sorry, you were saying?
I didn't realize you were so heated about the badges.
I just don't understand. And this might be the third Red Bull I've drinking tonight talking. I just don't get it. Like, you have it, because, like, okay. Can I tell you because I know exactly what it is.
What?
Before you go on Drag Race, they give you the prompts. You put in your head, like, okay, this is my composition for the looks.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the badge in the composition? Because you weren't thinking, like, because, like, I feel like maybe, I feel like maybe one of them, and it was Katkat wearing both their badges at the beginning, they're like, I need to wear my badge on the runway. You don't need to wear your badge on the runway. It's just like, because it's only Katkat and it's only OV wearing them.
Mm.
And I'm like, it's a full, like, a Katkat I kind of get. You know what? I can give Katkat some leeway with it. She had an army uniform, and they were like,
Yeah.
they were like her awards.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It makes sense conceptually with the look.
This one doesn't really make sense.
Now we're just putting shit on. Now we're just slapping anything on anything now.
Yeah. I get you.
I love, like, because if your look is like, if you're conceptual, how does this fit in the concept?
It doesn't. I get it. It's just an afterthought.
And I hate an afterthought.
Mm.
I hate when I can look at your look and I can tell which part of it was an afterthought.
Mm. That must be it then.
Like, could you imagine if she painted her entire torso white as well?
I think that would have been cool.
It would have been giving that detox, like, black and white fantasy.
Mm. But then they would have criticized her for being too spooky.
But they've been begging for her to be spooky. This they were even, like, saying, like, oh my god, we have Ovi cunt, like, at the end here with a spooky look. Like, that's what we wanted, because we'd been seeing her in glamorous looks for, like, the previous weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's just my opinion.
I get it. I think I've been converted, I understand.
Mm-hmm. And for that, I'm sending it back to the chef, and I will have words with him in the parking lot.
Wow. Not to suck his dick, though.
I'm not to suck his dick.
Beat him up.
He's gonna be really confused when I say meet me in the parking lot and I'm not sucking his dick. He's gonna be so confused because I'm gonna fight him.
Wow. Yeah, I'm leaving that on my plate, but let's just move on.
Let's just move on. I want to talk about
Jade doesn't.
Sorry, you were
saying? Hopefully Jade doesn't have it.
Well, she hasn't won a challenge yet.
Oh, right. That makes a lot more sense. Okay. Oh, she totally would add it on, though, I feel like.
So we're lucky that she hasn't won a challenge yet.
Yeah.
See, because, like, every moment of this runway, this feels thought out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
From the reveal.
Oh, I love a little bit of a twirl choreography. Jade, I love her because she just knows she's hot. Amazing. And the whole concept behind this, of it being like a prom dress and also like a school boy uniform from when she was in school. She tells this nice story about not being let into her own prom in a dress, so she just waited outside in protest. And I think that's such a nice story. So pretty.
Let me tell you some reasons why I'm eating this look, because I have reasons for this one.
Mm-hmm.
The back holding the look up from the front, it's not just like a strap. It could have been a strap. It's not a strap. It's a necklace. Because the back of her look isn't a back, it's a front.
Yeah.
Which, conceptual. She is giving two distinct, like, looks here. It's very much the sun and the moon with Hana Beshie. It's so good. And then she is not only giving you front and back, she's giving you side to side too. She said this is one earring, this is another earring. This is half my face in makeup. This is not boy makeup, but it is like makeup. And then she has the prom queen sash that is falling off. Love that. Love something that is breaking on halfway down the runway. She has the one silver shoe and the one black shoe. And if you call me a meat rider for Jade So, I am not a bottom, but I will make exceptions. So
Yeah.
so now after I've beaten up the chef in the parking lot, I say, but here's your reward.
I don't think it was the same chef. There's no way they could have
There's no way
made.
somebody cooked with the other one.
Yeah.
Someone cooked here.
Yeah, this is a different chef entirely. Yeah, this one I'm eating, and compliments the chef.
Compliments to the chef. Thank you, Jade. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a look. Bernie underselling on the runway? Not a single time this season.
Never.
Never, ever.
Yeah, have I seen this before?
Seen what?
Has another queen done like a king and queen or a card thing? I feel like, I don't know. This looks a bit familiar, but maybe I've just seen other half and house before. Oh, I'm thinking of the coin. Who did that coin look?
Feels
You know what I'm
very
talking
Drag
about?
Race UK.
Maybe. I don't know who did it. There was a coin. Like a
Also,
queen, maybe?
who?
Who knows? I think it was a queen.
I think so. Also, shortest runway?
Yeah, that was really quick.
No music. We don't need that kind of smoke.
Mm-mm.
RuPaul, do not come for me. The world is not your runway. This is like, maybe they give us 20 seconds of her walking the runway. Both sides crown. King and queen. Love that.
Yeah.
Queen of spades.
Very
King
literal.
of spades. Sparkly. Eating this.
Yeah, I think I'm beating it too. Like, I enjoyed it. Was it my favorite of the night? No. I think Jade's or Kat's were my favorite of the night. But, yeah. It's for the category, it's great, 100%.
I love Bernie. I loved, again, this is crazy that none of the other queens did a split wig.
That's true.
Different colors.
Maybe it's hard. Maybe it's hard to pull off. I don't know how you would.
Cutting a wig in half and sewing it together.
Oh, really?
I mean, that's about as hard as I could think it would be.
I guess it would look a bit weird, maybe. But in this case, it's like split in half with the card, so you can't really see like any messy lines or anything. Or maybe it's directly sewn into the. I don't know how she put this on.
It was either Drag Race Germany or Drag Race Switzerland, where they had a queen come on the stage with a mirror that went like this and had two separate looks, and the mirror would like present it as like one whole face and then one whole face. That ate. That's what this was reminding me of.
Yeah, this is fun. I'm not like super in love with it because it's just not. It's like it feels kind of simple. Like the execution is great, but the concept is a bit like something I would expect from this runway. So I wasn't wowed, but great execution though. Well done. I think I'm still eating it.
We're only halfway through the episode and we've reached almost an hour.
That's
because
crazy.
Now we have the longest part of the episode.
What, the critiques?
The critiques? Sorry, continue.
That's all. The critiques? Like, what else is there, really? We just have...
Well, they have the critiques, and what would you say to the younger version of yourself?
Oh, right.
And then they have why should you be America's Next Drag Superstar, which is crazy that this is all happening, not even on the finale.
Yeah.
Let's
critiques, nothing came too much out of it. Just highlights, I'm thinking. Arizona, they said that she had a really fun concept. but she kind of faded a bit in the background. And I think they pointed out the same thing I pointed out. The hair in the back was a bit messed up. But
Very much.
yeah. And then Hana Beshie, kind of the same thing. She faded into the background. But yeah, I don't know. There really wasn't that much I remember from the critiques. But
Jade So
Jade did.
comes on and gives her inaugural speech as to why she should be president of the entire world.
Yeah, she explained the concept. Oh, but yeah, not them dead naming everybody.
I wasn't gonna bring it up, but that is dead ass crazy to me.
Yeah, and that picture of Bernie, that's like full on adult, not even like a kid.
Like, that's a 19-year-old Bernie.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All the other ones are like ages 2 to 4.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess she couldn't find a picture of her that young, or I don't know. I mean, to be fair, that's a good picture of her.
It is a really nice picture of her.
Yeah, but I'm surprised they didn't react really poorly to it. I was really shocked when they started calling them by their old names. So.
Well, maybe we don't understand, and that's fair.
Maybe I'm just assuming that it would be uncomfortable. I don't know for sure. It's not my experience. But yeah, everyone kind of just had a similar message. You should be proud of who you are. You're gonna make it big one day.
Be who you are.
Yeah,
for
love
your
yourself.
Pride. Hana Beshie saying that she's already a winner for the 6th time this episode.
Yeah, Hana Beshie said that she was an architect and she decided that drag was her passion. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Because I work with architects. Maybe I could have worked with Hana Beshie if she didn't pursue drag and moved to Canada.
What you're saying is you work with architects and they should have stayed as drag queens.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. They're good at their jobs. What else did I say? Katkat was like, you're never too old to do drag. Drag is my passion. And then Jade was like, I'm a doll. What'd she even say? Doll domination, dollification. She did she had a bunch of words with doll in it. She was like, that's why I deserve to be
the next drag superstar.
Everyone was like, okay, go off.
No, because it's crazy. Because Jade would stand there, give a paragraph, pause for a second to think to the next thing, and everyone would be clapping for her. It was like the Game Awards last year, where they were trying to play off the God of War voice actor. They're like, yes! Yes! And they're like, I'm not done. And she continued, she said their next part, and then she stopped, and they're like, woo! And she's like, I'm still not done. It was incredible.
Oh, we love Jade. Goodness.
Okay. Let's talk about this week's winner.
Drum roll.
Miss Jade.
Can you believe that time has finally come? There have been so many almost funeral episodes, and I cannot believe she snuck her way into the top 4.
Top 4.
I cannot believe it. I mean, deserved.
Deserved, first of all.
She could have won last week if she hadn't cheated. So, could it have been 2 Rue badges? Potentially, yeah. But she did. She really did a good job this week. I think she's a clear winner. There really couldn't have been anybody else.
She is the queer winner.
She is the clear winner. For sure. And look, the challenge, everything. I totally think she deserved it.
Swept.
And then we get one by one the girls making it to the top 4.
So we got Bernie next.
Katkat. Yeah. Bernie, Katkat.
And now.
And then last.
In Untucked, we saw Brett Mirrock sign a bunch of things, so I guess we figured out what he signed for Katkat. It's her shoulder.
Yeah. Love that.
So these are our queens who will now be participating in the second three-way lip sync of this season,
Can you
which
believe
this
that?
season is insane.
Yeah, 2 double shantays, two three-way lip syncs.
This is the second three-way lip sync.
Insane. Insane. They're
And
mathing.
for the first time in Drag Race Philippines history, Mel knows the song they're lip syncing to.
Yeah, this happens to be the only Tagalog song I have in my library on Spotify. I don't know why. It's called Dati. And I have no idea why I had this on my Spotify, but I listen to it like every once in a while. And I saw the name and I was like, oh shit, that's the song I know. It's crazy. It's a fun song, but I don't know if it's a lip sync song. Kind of a weird choice for a finale, but go off.
This isn't the finale.
I mean, not for the finale, but like getting into the finale, it's kind of a weird, like, last lip sync to get in sort of thing.
Well, it's a song with both the male and female vocals, kind of like Barbie Girl, where Silky Nutmeg Ganache played all the parts.
I see. Yeah,
So
that's
that's what
insightful.
you had Arizona
Illuminating.
Brandy going both sides.
Yeah,
You
I like
had
that.
Hana Beshie singing the guy side as the moon for the first little bit, which is how we found out
Uh-huh.
that the moon talks.
That's insane.
Bluetooth. And then OV brought out the puppet.
hmm
Who did you think won this lip syncing?
I think it was Arizona. A clear winner.
One thing about Arizona is she's not losing a lip sync.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So they all finish up, and we get announced that Arizona Brandy has earned her top 4 placement,
hmm
which means, unfortunately, OV Cunt and Hana Beshie are our 2 bottom queens who will be eliminated this episode.
Oh, so sad.
Mm-hmm.
I was really hoping Ovi would make it to the finale. I've really like grown to love her the past couple episodes. And after last week, I was like, oh yeah, she's definitely my front runner for like top 4 at least.
She ate.
So to see her go home right now is really sad. It's really devastating. But fair is fair. Arizona won that lip sync and has a better track record. So Ovi, we won't forget you. See you on like All Stars, hopefully.
International All Stars
International,
versus
yeah.
the world.
Philippines versus Canada. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I
We
doubt it
have
though.
this is like the judges panel is crying for both these queens right
Yeah.
now.
It's sad. We had 2 double shantays and all the sisters got like so close together, and it just I guess it felt like no one was gonna go home. It was like season 14. But people gotta go home. We gotta get this shit over with.
At
It's
the
the
end of the
second
day,
last
it's a
episode.
competition.
Yeah.
It's not
Someone's
RuPaul's
gotta
Best Friend
go.
race.
No, but it was for a moment there. For 2 episodes, it definitely was. But goodbye, Ovi, and goodbye, Hana. Hannah's just standing there awkwardly while Ovi's just walking out.
Well, Hannah gets her moment. Ovi's ending line is, "You made the dumbest decision," which fair.
Yeah, so true.
Hana Beshie, they both get their speeches. Ovi's speech was basically, "I am no longer the sideline queen in my house. I am now standing proud next to my other queens, my sisters."
hmm
Hana Beshie goes and says, "I won for the 7th time this episode." Which fair, like if she met her goal, which was to have her family accept her, she wins.
Yeah, yeah,
She also has a funny exit line. She's like, "And this is words I live by," and then says nothing and walks off.
yeah. I live by that too.
I live by that.
Yeah,
We have Ov just smearing the mirror with some white foundation.
yeah. You know what? Both of them are winners in their own way because Ovi's parents called in Untucked, and she wasn't out to them that she did drag or that she's gay or any of that. So that was a big win for her. And same thing with Hanabeshi. She's been happy for a bit after her family realized that this whole other side of her. So I'm super happy for both of them, even though they didn't win. I think they came out of the competition with such a good takeaway, a good outcome for both.
They're also, these two queens have also been like shown to be incredibly close the entire season. So like if you were to go home, at least you're going home with your best friend from the competition.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's the end of this episode.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Honestly, work. Like, this was a nice episode. Honestly, work. I love this episode. This episode was great. And I can't believe we are coming to the end of our Drag Race Philippines Season 2 journey.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a couple weeks at least.
It's been months.
Maybe a couple months. Yeah. Wow.
Think we've been like 2 months and a half into this.
Holy shit.
That
is insane. Yeah, but we've come a long way. I think I've really grown to love these queens. Even at the start, I was like, I don't know if I can get into this. I was like, who are these girls? Am I going to be able to like love them? But you know, every season kind of starts the same way, where you're like, I don't know who I'm going to root for, but then you just end up falling in love with them.
Mm-hmm.
And this season, we fell in love with Jade. And I will continue to be a Jade stan until the very end. And I'm Team Jade. I don't know if she's gonna win.
Riding that meat.
But I hope she wins. I hope that she's gonna snatch the crown and surprise everybody. But if we were to go by like more realistic predictions, I feel like
Bernie.
Katkat, Bernie maybe. Bernie would be a good winner because she has a really good reason. But I don't know, and also people didn't really love Katkat. There are mixed feelings about her. So that's kind of a controversial winner, right? So I don't know, Bernie could win it, and plus you said the other week that we don't know who could beat Bernie in the lip sync, so she might win just based off of that. But I'm praying for Jade to win, but Bernie, you are my second place, or you are my other winner if Jade doesn't win.
Another, I do want to say once again, Hana, Beshie, and OV Cunt grew to love them incredibly this season. Hana Beshie almost went out that first episode that she was introduced, but she came back incredibly strong in this competition. A lot of safe to high placements. OV Cunt constantly high placements, incredibly endearing, sweet queen, learned a lot about her, very caring. So thank you for being a part of the season.
Yeah. Oh, this is so sad. It's almost like a goodbye.
Well, it is a goodbye.
I mean, we have one more episode. Let's not get
ahead of ourselves.
Sad. But yeah, I think I really grew to love most of these queens, except for Veruschka. I mean, but she had her moments. She was fun, but like everyone was like, "When is she going home? Get her out of here." So that was fun.
You know, thank you everyone except Veruschka.
Yeah.
I guess.
Kidding.
Just kidding. Thank you so much for watching. Made it this far. And can I get an MA? MA. We will see you guys. It's Heme. Sassified. I want to say thank you to all the commenters. We will see you again for our next and final episode of Drag Race Philippines Season 2.
Woo!
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.